Hey there, today I'm going to talk about a cultural anime. If you like vanilla and Fortnite Battle Royale, then this anime is just for you. By the way, this is not a regular anime, so Google and Incognito are your best friends. The main character, Amano, has a special power. His body is able to produce pheromones which attract demi-human. As a result, he is always approached by a lot of them, and they want him to explore their interspecies dungeon. As a result, he is having a very hard time all the time. One day, he was getting approached by them as usual, and they want that interspecies protein shake. Suddenly, a pink gas appeared out of nowhere and knocked all of them out. Luckily, he is unharmed, and I guess the gas only affects demi-human.
数日後、クオンの母親のマイさんに呼ばれて、俺はクオンの家に行くことになった。
After a few days, he was called by one of those demi-humans' mother, and she wants to meet him at her place. I know you guys usually skip this part, but please don't do that here. Anyways, it looks like she is living at a mansion, and her name is Mai. She greets him and invites him into her dungeon, home. After that, someone called out to him. It is a beautiful lady, and her name is Yasha. She thanked him for looking after her daughter all the time, and used her superior gene to give him a face mask. God, I wish that were me. When Mai saw that, she snatched him away and did the same too. Then, both of them are fighting over him, and he must be the luckiest man alive. Suddenly, someone called out to them.
セイラの母親のサリーです。
セイラのお母さん？
悪いわね。いつもセイラの相手をしてくれて。あの子強引なところがあるから。
It is also a beautiful lady, and her name is Sally. It looks like 3 of them have those superior genes, unlike the editor. Anyways, they invited him here to have a talk with him. It looks like their daughters had an accident during the chemistry experiment, and they accidentally came in contact with a chemical that can burn their mana. Well, the pink gas on that day is the chemical that she is talking about. As a result, they are in deep sleep mode now. He is shocked when he heard that and wants to know if they are fine.
じゃあみんな、命に別状ないんですね。
ええ、眠っているだけよ。
Fortunately, their life are not in danger. Then, Yasha told him that he is the only one who can wake them up, because he is the main character. Well, that is partly true. Anyways, they told him that their daughters will wake up if they drank the sacred milk which is rich in mana. I almost said protein there. Moving on, in order to produce the sacred milk, the demi-human must receive an awakening essence.
万能の生乳。それを飲ませれば、みんなを目覚めさせることができる。
万能の生乳？
かつて聖母と言われた愛人がいて。
Guess fucking what? The essence is his homemade protein shake, and he is going to give it to them personally. He did not see that coming, but he will be coming later. It seems like he doesn't choose the protein man life. The protein man life chose him. Anyhow, they told him that he doesn't need to choose anyone, because he will be providing his protein to everyone. I guess he is going to play Fortnite Battle Royale with them. He told them that it would be very awkward to have the protein time with them, because they are his classmate's mother. Despite that, they ignore him and set his Excalibur free. Although he did say that, his Excalibur said otherwise, since it is already ready for battle. He quickly told her that she is already married. However, that is not very effective as well, and she told him that she is willing to do anything to save her daughter. After that, she chased Yasha and Sally away, since this is her house, and she is going to be the first protein receiver.
今度、うちの旅館でゆっくりと。生乳が出たら、これに入れてくださいね。
When they are at the room, he is still hesitating, since she is already married, and he doesn't want to be a villain. However, she told him that everything is fine, because her husband is a vampire, and he will only wake up once every few years due to plot purposes. Then, she told him that she is a M, and she really likes it when she is getting attacked.
クオンたちのためにも、たっぷりください。マイがご奉仕いたします。
After that, she begins to clean his Excalibur the climate-friendly way. After a while, she told him that it's time for protein time. So, she begins to lock herself with chain because that will give her emotional support. Without wasting any time, he begins the dungeon exploration, and he is going to carry out the infinite food glitch. He kept giving her a lot of homemade protein over and over again. Since he is the legendary protein man, he can do this all day and make sure that she has enough mana to create the sacred milk which will last for weeks. Eventually, he fulfilled the quota and she has enough mana to create the sacred milk.
これが万能の生乳？これで足りますか？マイさん。
Although the quota has been fulfilled, she wants him to continue the ritual because the more the better.
へえ。朝までやってしまった。 俺、何発出したんだろう。
On the next day, when he is walking down the street, Sally suddenly dragged him into an alley. She told him that she doesn't know the protein time, although she already has a daughter. He is surprised when he heard that, and he is using all of his brain power to process that information. She explained to him that dragonkin like her do not need to do the protein time to get pregnant. After listening to that, he has no choice but to teach her biology. Then, he unleashed his Excalibur right before her, and she looked surprised when she saw it. Fortunately, she doesn't laugh at it. As the standard operating procedure, he wants to make sure that his Excalibur is clean and germ-free before exploring her dungeon. So, he wants her to clean it the climate-friendly way. Although she is just a newbie, her cleaning power is over 9,000, and he used Protein Blast almost instantly. At that moment, she has also reached the peak too. Then, he told her that he is going to spawn some sacred water from her dungeon as a crucial preparation. After everything is ready, he begins to explore her dungeon like it's a free real estate. In the meantime, he is also extracting the sacred milk from her into some bottles, so it will not go to waste. I guess he is a part-time milkman now. Anyways, since they are protected by the plot armor, their life-saving ritual did not get found out by others, although she kept releasing a lot of royalty-free audio all the damn time.
いらっしゃい、婿殿。
Now, it is Yasha's turn to create the sacred milk. He went to her house, and she greets him at the door. Then, she invites him to take a bath first, since he is drenched from the rain just now. As expected, she will be giving him some helping hands, so his Excalibur has no choice but to become ready for battle. Don't you guys hate it when that happened too? Anyways, she told him that they are going to do the protein time during bath time. Therefore, he has to carry out his responsibility as the protein man to explore her dungeon and give her the protein that she needed to create the sacred milk. Ever since he has become the protein man, he kept having protein time with all of them all the time. He thought that it is too much, since the sacred milk is already enough. However, he doesn't know that the protein time is never too much. 3 of them have the same thought too. By the way, I just realized that he never drank the sacred milk. I guess he doesn't want to do the unlimited food glitch with them. Anyways, they are going to give their daughter the sacred milk to wake them up.
じゃあ、始めましょう。
Despite that, it is still not enough. So, they want him to feed them the awakening essence directly. He begins to extract the sacred protein shake from him, and he kept using Protein Blast on them. Eventually, all of them have awakened from their deep sleep, and the first thing that they see is him having protein time with their mother. At that moment, they knew that he is a motherfucker all along. Then, they want to know what are their mom doing with him. They told their daughters that the protein man is fair to all and belongs to everyone. Therefore, he has to play Fortnite Battle Royale, Interspecies Edition with 6 of them. It looks like he has downloaded a new DLC, and he is going to pump a lot of Victory Royale into them. Now, that is a wholesome happy ending right there. Well, that is the end of my recap for this wholesome cultural anime. This anime has 2 episodes only, and it is a shame that they didn't release more episode. By the way, this anime is kinda like a sequel from its original one. In the original anime, the main heroines are their daughters, and he is not a motherfucker yet.
結局、ダメだったか。でも、俺はへこたれない。男磨いて、改めて騎乗さんにアタックするぞ。よし。では、学園デミジョ人気ナンバー1、青江クオンさん。俺、キスしてた？
でも
すいませんでした。
キスされちゃったのはショックですけど、事故だし仕方ないです。唇から血が出てますよ。
It seems like he has awakened his power after accidentally bumped into a demi-human and kissed her. Since he bumped into her, that caused injuries to both of their lips, and the mixing of her blood into his caused him to awaken his power as stated in the beginning of the video.
あなたがクオンとキスをしたという天野太一くんね。
すみません、俺の前方不注意で。
Anyways, you guys should definitely watch that too. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this cultural anime? Does this anime have NTR? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone, or with your families.